let's look at how to create a search page. First thing we'll do is copy read customers. So Control C, Control V, and then we're going to rename it to search underscore results underscore customer. Then open that one. Then click on server behaviors. Now we want to modify the record set here. So just click on that to bring up the box. Record set. So by default with the read page, we don't have any filtering going on. So a filter is like a where clause in SQL. This occasion, we're going to specify a filter. And say we search on last name. It does depend on what you're searching on. But we're going to do last name, just searching by last name. And you have a few options here. We can filter last name equal to, or for text strings you can select begins with, ends with, or contains. So that's like using the like keyword. These other ones will only work with numbers. So we'll select contains, and we're specifying URL parameter. We're actually going to do it a little bit differently this time. So we'll change it from URL parameter, which is passed in our browser's navigation bar. We're going to change that to form variable. And you can test it out. It's a good idea to actually test it. So let's test it. So this will test that there's a record for our last name in our database, that we actually get that record. So let's test it. Test. And test value. I know there's a Smith, Paul Smith, in the database. So I should get one result for this. And there we are, it's working. So it's a good idea to test that everything's going to work at this stage. So click OK. We've enabled searching by last name. Now we're going to create a search page. And we're just going to go new, file new, and then create. And we're starting off with a blank page. We're going to drag a form onto there. So in our insert bar, form, select the first one there. And we only need one text field to enter our last name. So change the name in the properties to last underscore name. And we'll change the actual text here to something more meaningful. Search by last name. Okay, we also need a submit button. So grab that. We have to look at the form itself again. To just enable, select the form again, you can just click down here, I find easiest. Okay, we've actually selected our form, and you can click on this code navigator to specify the form. So what options have we got for the actual form? Well, we have two options for the method, or three actually, but post and get. Get uses URL parameters, but we're actually going to use a form variable for our search results page. So we're going to use post. And the action. So the action, we need to specify our search results page, because the value that you enter for your last name, that's going to be sent to our search results form. So we can click on this one, browse, and select search results customer and click OK. So that one's done. We've specified the file for our results. Okay, we should be right to test now. Just save all. Oops, and call this one search customer. So we've got search customer and search results customer. Okay, and remember to synchronize and put. So we should be right to go. Let's go to our browser. So we'll start off with localhost /RIS/search underscore customer.php. So specifying the last name. So let's put in Smith. We use contains. You can use equals in this occasion. But what if we leave out the H? Let's see what happens. No H there. Smith. Okay, we found one customer as expected, and because we're using contains, Smith is contained within Smith, and that's why we found this result. And that's how you do a search page.